Hey, Steve Piper. If you've been around or if you've taken the Six Figure Musician Training course, or maybe you've seen a few other videos, you've probably heard me say that I think the fastest way on earth to improve your musicianship and to improve the quality of the songs that you write and produce is to become your own producer. And ultimately, this is the fastest way to put together a huge catalog of really high quality music. And guess what? If you want a career as a musician, the way to have a career as a musician is to make a large catalog of great music. And so the quicker and the more efficiently and the more economically you can do that, the faster you'll reach your goals is really the bottom line. Because it is first and foremost about the music. It doesn't matter how smart your marketing is. If your music's terrible, nobody will want to hear it, I promise. So I thought I'd tell you guys a quick story. So I had an idea recently for a new song, practicing the guitar one day and noodling around and found something I really liked. So I began recording it. And at the beginning of recording, you set the tempo, you choose the style of the drum playing that you want to have, you choose the guitar tone, and once all that stuff was in decent shape, I started recording takes of this part that I had written. And I recorded takes, and I would listen to the take and listen to the feel and the performance and the technical aspects of it, but also the intangibles of it. And it took me 163 takes to get a guitar part, and this was not a complicated part. This was not this wasn't some guitar virtuoso guitar part. Actually, there was a lot of space in the song. And there was a lot of space between notes. And what that meant is the feeling of each note and the swing of it and the vibe. It all had to be right. And that's a different kind of musicianship than, say, fast playing or, very, very percussive rhythmic playing. 163 takes. You might be saying, how in the world is 163 takes of anything going about it the fast way? Well, here's why. A number of great things are happening in the middle of this whole process. So I'm recording different takes, and so my performance skills are improving. Between each take, I listen to it, and so my ear is improving. And I'm listening for things like the way the guitar sounds, and the very subtle intonation changes, and the vibrato, the rate and the depth of the vibrato that I'm putting on each of these notes and chords. And I'm listening for the feeling that it gives me, each of these performances. And I'm also interacting as I perform and as I work on the production with the tone of the guitar, and I made several changes in the course of these 163 takes to change the way the sound spoke, if that makes any sense. The feeling that you get is a function of the way the individual notes sound as well. And so all these things are working together in my brain, and I'm learning. I've been doing this for a long time, but I'm still learning how to get better at putting a feeling into sound. And that's really what we're trying to do. We're putting a feeling into sound. So my ear's getting better. I'm improving the tone. I'm improving the feeling of the song. And the other thing that's happening is these 163 takes are actually saving me time. And here's what I mean. You've heard me probably talk about the 60-to-1 rule. And the 60-to-1 rule is this: for every 1 minute you spend getting a good take, you're saving yourself 60 minutes of fiddling around in your DAW, editing and tweaking and trying to turn lead into gold. So you know that you can't turn lead into gold, right? But that doesn't stop us from trying. We have all these amazing modern tools in our modern DAW, and so we're really tempted to just get something into the DAW and then start turning knobs and turn it into something awesome. But it doesn't work that way. It has to be awesome on the way in. And then once it's awesome in there, in the track, it's really easy to mix it well. And it's really easy to make it into something awesome inside the context of the song. So the upshot of this is that taking your time and doing it right in an individual song may feel like you're going slowly. But my ability to do this now, I can do in a week what used to take me 2 months to do, or I can do in a day what used to take me a week to do. just because I go through these kind of fastidious exercises of trying to make each song as good as I can make it. And the result is that I make better music faster today than I ever have before. And the same is true of you. And the same will be true for you the more you do this. So slowing down gets you there faster, but in the end, the fastest, most economical, most efficient way to get a big library of great music is to learn how to do this production yourself. You become a better musician. I mean, you perform your instrument better, you sing better, you write better songs, you make better arrangements, you make better mixing decisions, you make better production decisions the more practice you get. And overall, you get better at producing a product that your fans want to listen to. All right, I'm Steve Piper. We'll see you next time.